Hey everyone, my name is Abdullah Zahwan from Indonesia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we will learn Flutter UI, which we are going to convert News app UI design to Flutter. Alright, so first thing first, I want to say thank you to all of you who have supported me to this channel. And now you can also support me by click super thanks on YouTube. Alright, so today's video we are going to convert News app UI design into Flutter. And I want to say thank you to the designer, Muhammad Chalak. You can check link in the description below. And yeah, this is the designer and I found this on Figma community. So I have copy into my Figma. Look like this. And I want to make it full screen. Alright, so first thing first, let's create a new Flutter project. Alright, so to create a new Flutter project, just create Flutter create and name our project and wait a second. So I have created a project using a terminal. So I just need to go to project. And I want to open using Visual Studio Code. Alright, and this is our project. And as usual, I want to make it to be full screen. But before we are coming into tutorial, I'm going to share a useful information. Mock+ Black Friday Big Sale, up to 60% off on all plans. Not only that, you also get a chance to win iPhone 14 Pro Max, Apple Watch Ultra, AirPods Pro 2, and even win all your payment back. So why are you still waiting? Don't miss the time-limited opportunity and save up to 60% on all subscription to get the best app design solution. This big sale starts from 1st to 30 November and encompasses both the team and individual plans. Team plans, we can buy one, get one free, plus 20% off. For team, you can buy one and get another package for free on top of the 20% off during Black Friday Big Sale, getting up to 60% off on both annual team for Mock+ Cloud and Mock+ RP. And for individual, up to 60% off. Mock+ also offers individual the best ever value deal for this Black Friday. Everyone can get up to 60% off on Mock+ RP individual plans, which is the best for any individual product manager and UX designer who want to explore design idea and illustrate design concept early. And here's the special offer from Mock+ RP. First, join Lucky Draw to win extra gift. As I said before, if you want to get iPhone 14 Pro Max, Apple Watch Ultra, AirPods Pro 2, Amazon gift card, or other gift, just log in into Mock+ to join a lucky draw. The more order you place, the more chance you get to win those surprising gift ready for you. Win surprising gift now. Get your order fully refund. This Black Friday, Mock+ make it possible for you to be free of charge. The step is easy. Just join the Discord community and send your order number to Mock+ team admin. Then, you will be one of the lucky one to get your order fully refund. The countdown began, so hurry up for the Black Friday sale now. So why are you still waiting? Just click link in the description below to claim Black Friday Big Sale now. Alright, so this is our project, and as usual, this kind of like starter project. So let's see in the design. And as we can see here, because this project using font commercial, I want to replace using Google Font. So first thing first, we need to add dependencies here. The first one is Google Fonts, and I want to set the specific version to avoid error. So I want to use version 2.2.0, and the second one is a Flutter SVG. And for Flutter SVG, I just add from terminal Flutter pub add Flutter SVG. And this, as we can see, Flutter SVG, and close pubspec.yml. And now let's go to lib folder and create a new file. So let's name it as size config. And the second one is app style. Alright, so let's first open size config and import material. And let's create a new class, name it as size config. And in this class, create a static variable, name it as media query data. Name it as media query data. And the second one is to set the width of screen. So name it as screen width. So I just need to copy in this. And this change to screen height. And this to block size horizontal. And this to block size vertical. And this will be useful on main.dat. And this file will be useful later. So first let's create init function. And inside this, let's call this static variable the screen width. So alright, so that's all size config file. The next is app style. So this app style is translate from the design. So it's kind of like color and then font size and so on. So here, so let's import material. And the second one is a Google Font. First, let's create a new constant color. Let's name it as white. It's a pure white, so look like this. So as we can see on the left, and the second one is another color, so maybe just duplicate and change the name as we want, change the color, and change name, and change name again, the another one blue color, change the hex code, and this translate from the design, so you can feel free to check one by one. And the last but not least, dark blue. Look like this. And the next, we want to set style for font styling. So let's name it as, because I have replaced this commercial font using Google Font, and I choose Poppin, so let's name it as Poppins Bold. And we call Google Fonts here. We call our Google font, which is Poppin, and for color, let's using a color we have declared above. Because bold, the font weight will be 700. Look like this. So this is the first, and just copying this. So this is a semi-bold, and this one is a medium, and the last is a regular. So we just need to change this to 60/100, and this one to 500, and the regular is 400. And the default color is a dark blue. Alright, so that's all for app style. So let's go to main.dart. As usual, remove everything inside main.dart. And first thing first, let's import material and import app style. So what we say, we can and the next is import size config, and again import svg, flutter svg, and we need to create main function that run this function run app, and inside that we need to call our app name, which is this is my app. And this my app doesn't exist, so let's create a new stateful widget, name it as my app. Alright, and what we say, inside this my app we need to return material app, and this will be our starter or starting point of our app. So remove debug show checked mode, and for the home let's use scaffold widget. Alright, and for the background let's see from this, and now we can see the color is this. So we can call our constant color, which is lighter white, and for the body let's call home screen. This home screen doesn't exist, so we need to create a new stateless widget, name it as home screen, and inside this home screen we want to return something here. So we want to return save area widget to avoid notch on smartphone, which is on iOS, which is on iPhone or on Android phone. And for the child we use list view, because as we can see this home screen have multiple component or have multiple widget if we say in Flutter. So from the top we have user profile picture, and on the right we have text, and below that we have text field, below that we have something like tag, and then we have a horizontal view, list view, and so on. So we can use list view. And the second one is we can give a padding here. The padding is 30. So we can say symmetric horizontal, set it to 30. Alright, and the next is we set our children. The first children is row widget. Row widget have parameter which is children, and the first children is this for user profile. So what we say, we will use container because we can set height to be 51 and width 51. So I just translate from this, but I make it bigger to be 51. And in container we have decoration which we can set book decoration. Inside this book decoration we can set border radius, and for the radius we can set it to border radius circular 16, and for the color we can use light blue, and for the image we can call decoration image, and inside this decoration image we have to call network image. So we can call URL here. So maybe I want to find something like a 3D avatar PNG. So maybe this, copy image address and paste here. Alright, so that's for our user avatar. And beside of user avatar, we have component again, which is column widget because it's aligned from top to bottom. So before that, as we can see, when we hover and press option on Mac, we can see a margin, which is 16. So we can give margin using size box. And we set it the width to be 16. And set cons here. And the next, so let's say column widget. And column have children. And the first children is text widget. And we can say welcome back. As you can see from the UI design. And text have style which we are going to set it to be bold, and we want to change the size, so we use copy width method, and we can set font size here. And now we start to call our size config, and we say block size horizontal times to 4. But before that, we need to go here and we need to call init function of size config. And we say context here. Alright, that's for the first text. And just copy this. And the second one is just copy this. Paste here. And we can change the font size to be 3. So it's based on size of the screen, so it's responsive. Alright, but here we need to say regular, not bold. And for the color, we need to change to gray color. This we can change the color because the default color of the app style is K dark blue. Alright, so maybe let's start to debug to see what's happened in our screen. Alright, so we have user avatar and then column widget that contain 2 text widget. So to make it align left, we can set this cross-axis alignment to be start. And the second one is we set main axis alignment to be center. Look like this. So maybe set it to 31. Look like this. Yeah, so we have finished the first component, which is row widget or header. So here, and below of this, we have what we say text field. that that we see here, we have margin 30. So as usual, we use size box, set it to 30. And below our size box, we have container. And in this container, we want to set box decoration. And we want to set border radius 16. And we want to set color to be white. And we want to set box shadow here using color of dark blue with the opacity so we need to cut first and call box shadow widget first, and inside this we can say color with opacity look like this. So maybe let's create another constant, maybe here, to set a border radius. So let's set it to 16. So we can say border radius and this to border radius. Alright. And the next we can set offset, and we say 0.0 and 3. And the next is blue radius, set it to 24 and spread to 0. Alright. And inside our container, we need to add child. And for the child, we use row widget because we want to have text field and icon button on the right side. So here we can say children. And for the first children, what we say here, expanded. And inside this expanded, we can call text field. And inside this text field, we can say style using pop-in regular, change the styling to be blue, and the font size to be size config, and set it to 3. So it's meaning 3% of the screen width. And the next is a controller. And for now, make it as simple as this. Alright. And below of controller, we need to set decoration, and we use input decoration. And inside this input decoration, we need to set content padding to be symmetric, horizontal, 13. And the next is hint text. Set it to search for article, as you can see here. And for the border, set it to border. So we need to create a constant. So let's go to app style. So let's create. So let's name it as a border, and we set it to be outline it pun border, and we can say border radius circular, and we say border radius. And the next one is a border side. The border side should be border side dot none. And now we back to main, and here we say k border. Look like this. Alright, and the error border should be k border 2, and disable border k border again, and focus border will be k border again, and focus error border k border again. And for the hint style will be regular, and change the color light gray, and font size will be 3% of screen width. Look like this. Alright, and the next, below of expanded widget, we have container again, because we want to set box decoration. And inside this box decoration, we will set color to be blue, because we want to create this icon button. And for the border radius, set it to border circular k border radius. And for the child, what we say, inside this container, we will set the child will be a icon button, and the icon button for the on press, make it blank, and for the icon we will use svg picture dot asset. And now we will call our asset here. So you can download the asset file, link in the description below. Alright, so you have to import assets folder into root directory. And so let's go to pubspec.yaml again. And now we can say here assets, and then assets slash, which it means that we want to import all the assets inside assets folder, such as press this, pubget, alright, it means that we need to restart our app. And let's say here assets search icon .svg. So we need to run again. Alright, so as we can see here, we have text field and we have icon button here. So yeah, it's same with the design. And again, Below of this, we have tag and we have margin here. So, below of row widget, what we say here, below of our container, we have size box here with the height should be 15. And we need to say size box again for the height. So just press this and we can see the height is 14. So the size box will wrap our horizontal list because this list view dot builder and list view builder should have item builder that contain context and index, and inside this we need to return something, which is for now we need to return text widget. This is the required parameter item builder. The next one, because this video we don't have any data, so for now for the item count make it dummy to be 10. And because we want to make it to be horizontal scrolling, so we need to set scroll direction should be axis horizontal. And the important thing, because this list view inside list view on the parent, so we need to say string web to be true. And because the scroll direction different with the parent, it's no problem to not set physics to be never scroll physics. Alright, so look like this. And here, so let's say help. And when we restart, we will have this, and we can add this. Alright, and we can wrap this widget using padding, and padding will have padding parameter, and we need to set only. What we want to set is the right to be 38, so we can see from this, from the design 38, and we can say, so just restart again, and now we see, and we can scroll horizontally. And inside this text widget, we can set styling, and we want to use pop-in medium, which we can change the style using copy width and change the color to be gray. And for the font size, set it to size config and set it to be 3% of screen width. Look like this. Alright, that's all for this horizontal tag. And the next one is for another list view, which is this. And first thing first, let's check the margin. The margin is 30. So what we want to say, below this size box, we call size box again with the height is 30. And to wrap our horizontal list view, we need to using sizebox or container. For now, we use sizebox, and we need to set the height same as this, 304. And inside this, we need to call list view builder as the child. And as I said earlier or previously, the list view builder need item builder, and we need to say item context and index, and we need to return widget here. So let's return container. And don't forget to say here string web true and item count, so set it dummy to be 10 and scroll direction to be axis horizontal. So let's draw the container. So let's break down this layout. So as we can see here, we have a container, and inside this container we have images, and then we have text widget, we have row that contain user avatar, username, and then timestamp, and this share button. So could you guess what we need to have inside this container? First thing first, let's say press this image and hover, and we can see all the margin inside, or what we say, all the padding inside this container. So first, we need to say padding first, and the padding will be all 12. And for the height, set it to 304, and for the width, just press this and we can see 255. And because I use a container, I want to set it to be box decoration, because I want to change the border radius as I set on app style, which is 16. And color, I want to set it to be white color. And box shadow, so I just want to copy from this, look like this. And inside this container, we will have child, and for the child we use column widget. What we can set here, children, and the first children will be container again. And inside this container, let's set the height to be 164, and decoration and the width will be entire available space. And decoration, we can say from this page here, but we don't need this box shadow, so remove this. And we don't need this color. What we need here is image, so we can call decoration image, and we can use network image, and what we say, so let's find image of Bali. So just copy image address, paste here, look like this. And inside this decoration image, set fit to be cover. Look like this. So when we restart our app, we will have our image. Alright, and below of our image, we will have text widget, but we need to give size box first. With the height is 18. And below that, we will have flexible widget to avoid overflow. So here for the child, we set it to be text widget. And for the text, so let's say Bali, unique, and match. There is no other place like Bali in this world. Wow. And what we say here, we need to say style, and we will use bold, but we need to change the color, maybe not color, font size will be size box change to 3.5. Alright, and the next inside this text, so max line to be 2, when overflow it will be ellipsis. Ellipsis is a dot dot dot. Alright, look like this. And the next is a below of flexible widget, we will have a row widget. But first we will have size box again with the height 16. And the next is row widget, and we will have children. So inside this row widget, we will have row widget again. And this row widget will contain, so let's create circle avatar. And inside this circle avatar, we need to say radius. Radius is half of the width or the height. So it will be 19. And background color will be light blue. And background image will be, so let's find my image. So just copy this image address, and we need to say network image, and we place our URL here. Alright. And now we can see user avatar. And the next, inside this row widget, we will have size box again with the width set it to 12. And the next is we will have column widget. And inside this column widget will contain two text widget. What we say, and for the style we will have semi-bold and change the color, not the color, the font size should be just what we say 3. Look like this. And the next, just copy this, give a comma here, change this into and change the font will be regular, and color will be gray, and for the size it's same. Alright, and here we need to say cross axis alignment should be start, and maybe main axis alignment center. Look like this. And the next is a container. Alright, and container we set the height and the width is same, and we need to set the box decoration because we need to change border radius, and for the color will be light white. Alright, and we need to set the child will be SVG asset, and it will be share icon .svg, and we need to give padding here and set it to be all 10. And let's back to the parent row widget, and we need to say main axis alignment space between. Alright, and the last but not least, we need to go into parent, which is size box, and inside this container we need to say margin, so we can hover this and we can see margin only right will be 20. Alright, and it will give margin on the right only. Alright, and we will finish the first, which is this, and the next we will have size box again below of our list view .builder, which is this size box. Alright, and below this size box we will have size box again with the height will be 30. And the next is what we say row widget that's contain two text widget, and the first is a short for you, and we will set the style will be pop in bold, and we need to change the styling like a font size, and we need to set the font size should be 4.5 of the screen width. And we need to duplicate this, give a comma here, and change this to view all, and change to medium, and we need to change to 3, and we need to change the color to be blue. Alright, so we have 2 tags. So to push the second tag, we need to say main axis alignment space between. And to make sure to be center, we need to set cross axis alignment to be center. As simple as that. And below row widget, what we need to say here, we will have size box again. So the size box will be 19. And below this size box, we will have size box again to wrap our horizontal list view again. Alright, and what we say, the height will be 88. Alright, and we will have child list view dot builder. And as usual, we need item builder that it's contain 2 parameter, context and index, and here we need to return something. And inside this, we need to say item count. Because we don't have any data, set it to 10. Scroll direction will be horizontal. And then, yeah, that's enough. And inside this container, we need to say what we say. Just click this and we will have padding. And padding will be all 9. And for the margin, so let's set it to only right will be 20. Only right 20. And the next, for the width, set it to 208. And for the height, 88. And for the decoration, so let's set the border radius should be 16 using our constant. And for the box shadow, so let's find box shadow and copy this and paste here. I'm sorry. Copy this. Alright. And inside our container, we will have child, which is row widget. And the first children will be container. And we will set the width will be 70. And for the decoration, so what we say, maybe just copying this one, paste here and remove box shadow. And we need to set image using decoration image. And we need to say network image. And so let's find Lombok. And maybe this one, copy image address, paste here. And don't forget to set a fit inside this decoration image. will be cover. Alright, and we can see image. Alright, and what we need to say inside our container, we need to say color. Alright. Okay, and the next will be column widget. So inside row widget, here we will have a size box first. Will be so let's set it to 12, and the next will be flexible widget, and it will contain column widget, which we will have children, and inside this we will have a text widget. So top trending island in 2022, and max line will be 2 when overflow ellipsis, and the style will be semi-bold, and we need to change font size will be 3.5, and we need to change the color will be dark blue is a default, so we need to change. And the next we will have inside this we will have a row widget that contain SVG picture asset, and we call our assets and we say icon. And the next will be text widget, and we will have look like this. And for the style will be medium, and change the color will be gray, and change the font size will be 3. Alright. Alright, and what we need to say here, maybe we have a little size box, and here no. Okay, maybe here size box will be 9. Look like this. And here, so let's set it to be center. Maybe here a little size box, maybe 4. Look like this. Alright, so the next is we will create a bottom navigation bar. So let's scroll to the top, and here we have a material app and we say bottom navigation bar. And inside this bottom navigation bar, so let's say a bottom navigation bar, and inside that we will have elevation to be 0 and type will be fixed, and background color will be white. And the next is a item itself, and we will have a bottom navigation item, and inside that we will have a bottom navigation bar item, and we will say a icon. But before that we need to set here we need to say selected index 0, and we need to create a function which is on item tab, and we need to set selected index based on index. Alright, and now here we want to use a ternary operator which is when item selected index is 0, we will set the icon will be selected, and when not, just copy this, it will be unselected. Look like this, and we will have label will be blank. So we need to copy this 3 times, and we need to change this to bookmark again, and this to notification, and this to notification again, and this to profile, and this to profile. Alright, and inside this bottom navigation bar, set current index to selected index, and on tab will be on item tab. And when we restart, we can see, alright, so we have an error here because we need to change this number. Alright, so when we select index 2, 3, it will change the icon, and maybe this cons. Alright, cons, okay. So we have convert the home screen. Alright, so maybe I missed this one icon. So we need to go to this container, which is container that contain network image, and inside this container let's add child and maybe SVG picture assets, and we need to say our icon. So we need to run our app, and now we see our icon, but we have what we say. We need to say maybe hack here 70, and what we say, we need to maybe set the width will be 17. Or we can push using a padding here. Alright, maybe what we say 26. Look like this. Alright, it's worked. So we just need to add child and add svg picture.asset and set the padding. Okay, so this is the design, and this is the Flutter app. So yeah, I think that's enough my video today. In the next video, maybe we will try to convert another screen, which is screen 2 and screen 3. So I think enough my video today. If you have any questions or comment, write it down on the comment field. And if you want to download source code, link in the description below. Thank you so much, and see you again on the next video.